Don't be such.
That witness still alive? Because I don't even have a note of a witness. All I have is Kenku, Tower, Treasure.
She could
Ran out of
get me
building.
breakfast
That's
if I
all I
posed the
got.
question the right way.
Yeah,
like
remember
if I
we
said
chased the
something like,
Kinku into that tower.
Alexa, you
and then we
last
killed
What's up,
him.
Brad? Welcome in, Pesky. How you guys
No,
doing?
no, I
Good to
do
see you
not
guys. It's
remember
been a
that.
minute.
You
I
A
searched
week
him,
exactly,
And when you
actually.
searched him, you found that
We're just
stone that
chatting
we're looking for. And
about
then
what happened last time.
A gazer
wrong
showed
thing.
up and used a ray and took it
We
from your
locked that.
hand and then flew out the window. And then Halamir leaped out the window and took a shit ton of damage like a dumbass. And then the fucking monk did the same thing and was fine, because that's what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
And then you went running down the stairs and tripped and fucking didn't fall, but like went all the way down to the bottom of the stairs, but still made it outside because you're fast as fuck, boy.
Now that you mention it, maybe this is Home Alone.
Wow, and you don't even take notes. That's so impressive.
And I'm
Dude, I remember
right
last
now, so
episode
it's
better
just
than
all straight
any.
memory, bro.
Yeah, I remember that episode better
That's
than any
freaking
other episode. That
impressive.
it was entertaining.
Yeah, I need notes.
And remember the one that's
notes. And it
sticking out of it?
sucks.
The one that has the arrow sticking out of it's the one that has the stone, because I fucking left him with a mark so we could tell him apart.
And they're all fairy fired.
Oh yeah, that too.
See, we know what we're doing.
So you can't miss them bitches.
How you doing, Rad?
Them bitches will not be missed.
Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. We're just doing a quick recap here together.
And just so everybody knows, I tried one of those cream pies and they are as good as they looked.
Nice.
The oatmeal cream pie?
Yeah, well, it was like carrot cake cream pie, kind of.
Oh.
Yes.
If he said
Carrot
no,
cake.
if he said no, I was gonna be really concerned.
Fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
The best
Thank
part
you.
was the next day at the gym when he goes, "Hey, your wife's cream pies are delicious."
I really wish someone had overheard that conversation.
Well, we were walking the track too, so maybe.
That's fantastic.
Nice.
Oh my god. Wow.
We did end up buying some oatmeal cream pies as well because they sounded good after that.
Yeah, we got the big pack. We got that big
Yeah.
pack of cream pies.
Yeah, the big ones.
Nice.
Fucking cream pies for everybody.
Yep.
Everybody loves the cream. Alright, now I gotta go get some chocolate or something.
Yeah, we keep talking about snacks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're gonna take a pre-break and get some snacks now, because you ruined it.
Ruined it. Or
I'll be
made
back
it
with some
better.
snacks.
Spoil it.
We'll go here for a
So
minute
it's
because
my
it's going to be a
side.
minute before it starts.
Shoot, yeah.
How's
that's
everybody doing
my
out there?
plan.
I promise nothing. Mort is not.
I'm glad you're doing well, Rad. I'm doing
that.
all right. It has been the craziest 2 weeks,
Yeah, but he's
probably
smart
my
enough
whole
to
life.
survive.
Oh, he knows.
Probably of
he's
my whole life, honestly.
behind all of you.
But we're getting there. We're getting there. I have this pineapple stress ball to get me through it. Yep, we got vacay coming up on Friday. Pesky and I are flying out Friday morning to go meet. I'm going to meet my nephew, but Pesky's met him before, but going to hang out for his birthday. So that should be fun.
I mean, he's not counting one of us, so that's kind of nice of him.
And then my friend had a baby a couple months ago, and so I got to meet him, his son, second kid, last Saturday. So that was nice. Lots of baby time.
Yeah, technically you have the most meat out of all
True.
Hell yeah.
of us.
Well, looks like we're all getting a cream pie again.
Ooh.
I want to know less if this cream pie tastes good.
Just dead.
Oh god.
We're all just 12 years old at heart.
Yeah.
I'm just
Fucking right.
cringing. That's like, ugh. Ugh.
Uh,
I'm so fucking far behind in my work emails. It's started me a new page.
That's not good.
No, I know. It's fucking horrible.
I've been there.
And then the Spanish speaking dude came in today for his first day, but he was like an hour and a half late because his car broke down.
Oh,
no.
Jesus.
And I mean, obviously that's a hard thing to talk about whenever no one speaks your language.
Yeah.
Right? Well, did he bring 2 forms of ID? Because that's the thing I was worried about for him.
He didn't, but he's coming back tomorrow. He didn't work tonight because he wasn't. It didn't work out for him, so I'll see him tomorrow. I have like a training or like a spec sheet and a closing sheet all done in Spanish, so hopefully that can help me not be so. Like we both just stared at our phones while we did translations today, so it was kind of awkward.
Hey, I mean, it could be worse. At least you're trying. Like,
Sounds to me like you got the job done.
Well, I mean, we talked for like 5 minutes and barely understood what the fuck was going on, so it wasn't too good. It'll be alright tomorrow.
I think he went to the gas station.
you're funny.
Walk down the road.
Yeah.
I just think because nobody else wanted snacks, we were all like, alright, sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Get what you need. Let's go. How's the streaming stuff going, Britt?
It's going. I mean, I'm only doing the Jackbox stream right now, and then I try to do a pop-up stream when I can, but we're just so busy. Like, spring right now, because we have weddings and trips that we're taking. But
Yeah, I don't know anything about that life.
it's the no kid life. Taking
Yeah,
advantage.
we don't know anybody getting married and or ever go anywhere. So
I mean, you went to that pasta thing the other day.
yeah, that's not a trip, dear.
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
A trip down Pasta Lane.
Ayo.
It was, yes. It was a free trip down pasta lane and there was no gi involved. I'm just saying, I'm a winner.
There you go.
Nice.
Sounds good to me.
Winner, winner, pasta dinner.
Exactly.
Was it fresh made pasta?
Tasted pretty fresh, not gonna lie.
Mm.
Love pasta. It'd be delicious.
I hear a puppy.
Yeah, they're both in my office and they're booping me because one wants to go outside. And I'm like, you guys literally went out 20 minutes ago?
And it's raining.
Yeah. Mm-mm. They'll be okay for a little bit.
All right. Well, you I don't know, mostly summarized what happened. You chased down a Kenku, found an old tower. I have Hollomir slaughters the Kenku in one turn.
Nice.
Yep. Morton Day handle the kid. Widley or whatever. Serena checks the body, grabs the stone, it's snatched by the gazer. Hollomir gets a shot, downs the second one, escaping. Yeah, you pretty much got that. And if we were smart, we ended at the top of the round,
We did.
We
which
sure
it looks
did.
like we did. So,
Hey.
I don't want to go as far as saying we're smart, but we definitely ended at the top of the round.
whew, well, that makes it easy anyway. If they don't find you smart, they should at least find you easy. Yeah, so you're watching two gazers kind of float on by. They're towards the top of a roof, about to make their escape into the street and beyond. It's misty, but they are glowing. So yeah, top of the order is Serena, the one who touched the stone for a moment.
Yes. So, would it be possible for me to fire a hand crossbow then?
Sure, if you have one in your hand.
Hey, what's up, Moo? Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you.
Motherfucker.
How you been?
You can fire the crossbow, and it just doesn't like you.
Oh,
Like
Pesky beat me
explodes
to
in
it.
my hand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Haven't seen you in a
I think
bit,
it
Moo. How you been?
backfires and I
Been
mean,
here
the
just in
thing
time.
just falls comically out the front end, you know,
Yep. Okay. Well, I guess I don't
misfire.
get to hit it. Because it's the
Yeah, I was
top of the
wondering where you
round, so
ran
that
off to.
means I can probably still move, right?
But glad to see you're here.
Sure.
So how about can I get as close as I can?
Yeah, they are floating in the air, so you're not next to them, but you can definitely get there. Yes.
Okay, cool. I want to try and head them
Hey,
off.
BFP,
Like, I
welcome
don't know,
in. Good
however
to
far
see
I
you.
can get. That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Welcome in. Welcome
Yeah.
in.
Well, right now they
How you
are
been, man?
both at roof height and kind of
I definitely do
floating
not have
away
colonoscopy,
over the roof. So
BFP.
you're running at the flat end of a building.
So,
If you wanted to
Good?
try to head
I
them
mean,
off, you'd
I'm glad I
probably go
didn't.
towards the street, out that away. You could certainly do that. Otherwise, you could try to parkour up onto the roof, I guess. There's some barrels and whatnot in the corner. You could make a challenging check to
that
try to
does
get up
sound
there.
like something I would say, but
Yes,
but
let's
nope,
try and
I
do
didn't.
that.
I didn't go through
Okay,
with it.
that'll be from here to
BFP
there.
is so weird. I love
I
it.
mean, that'll be all of your movement and your bonus action.
Yeah, we
to just
didn't have time for it. Didn't have
attempt this
time for it.
parkour. So athletics or acrobatics.
Sounds like me though. Sounds like something I'd say.
Let's see what the dice
Hey,
say.
good on the PS5
Maybe
more
you fall on
searching
your
wedding
face.
stuff.
Or maybe not.
I'm getting ready for a new
Hey,
job.
nat
All
20.
right.
Maybe
Life
not.
full of
Can't
stuff.
shoot
That's
like
awesome.
that.
Exactly, right?
New baby cow. That's
It
awesome.
is off. I can't. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
So
you know
you
us.
run
We
out
gotta
the
see the
front
pics,
door,
right? Make sure to post those pics
which
on the
is
Discord.
technically this side over here, right? But that's hard to track of the map.
Yes,
You
please
turn the
do. Please
corner.
do. We all want to see it.
You see them floating, and you just sprint at these barrels, and you just parkour,
New PC.
and
Nice.
make
That's
your way up
awesome.
into the corner.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it.
There you go.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
adorable.
Polymer.
That's absolutely adorable, BFP. Thank you for sharing.
I try to.
Hold on 1 second, real quick. They're fairy fire. The attack's at advantage, isn't it?
Oh, there you go. Yep. Fairy fire. That's why
He
they're
really
purple.
is a cutie. That's awesome, BFP. Thanks for
Make
sharing.
another
That's
hand
so
crossbow
cute.
shot.
That's so cute.
Okay.
Just
I
gonna
love it.
laugh if you nat one
I
the
love
shot
it.
again, but
Nope, you're not that lucky.
no, that's actually a decent hand crossbow shot. I should ask which one you're firing at.
The one with the stone.
Oh
of
yeah, I see your
course.
post too, Moo. That's awesome.
Which, if I recall, that's the one that's injured because Hollomere kind of hit it with an arrow already.
Yep. There's
So
one
you
with an arrow.
exit the building, turn and take your shot.
Yeah, he's awesome, BFP. And those pics are awesome too. Moo, those look
Yeah.
great.
That'll work.
I'm excited, guys. You guys have all sorts of fun stuff going
17,
on.
8, that's not even a bad.
I'm gonna
that's
try to
that's
post a bunch of
really
pictures of
good
my
damage
nephew
roll. That's a
after we see
full
him for his
6
birthday this
damage.
weekend. That'll be my big update.
Wait, why is that plus your strength? That hand crossbow is not coded correctly.
Yeah, my nephew
2
turns 1
seconds.
this weekend. I have not had a chance to meet him yet. Pesky has. So I'm very excited to meet him.
Not that it's much more.
He
but it
is
should be
adorable.
Dex.
Absolutely adorable.
You're in it already.
Your birthday's coming up. Awesome, Moo. Awesome. You got any big plans for it?
Okay, so we'll just make it 9 because your Dex is 3.
Brother-in-law
So
not
that's
goes garbage, so
fine.
I'm getting my first niece or nephew. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The nephew I'm seeing is the first nephew I've ever had as well. So it's exciting. It's a fun
I can
time.
see him flipping around in your sheet. I'm just gonna close it and we'll just not worry about it. Okay.
Yeah. No, he.
All right.
My dexterity modifier is 3. He already knew that.
Yep, but your crossbow was coded to use strength, not dexterity.
Yes,
For
I'm
its
sorry.
damage.
I don't know how that happened.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's accounted for because it's just a 3 instead of a 2. That's 9 damage.
This is my other. I don't want kids. So this is the
All right.
only time I will have a niece or
You take
nephew.
your
I'm
shot,
excited
you
to be
make
an
your
uncle.
shot.
Yeah, that's awesome, BFP. That's
Parkour.
really exciting. I'm happy for you.
And Hollomere, you're up.
Very happy for you. That's gonna be awesome.
All right. I will fire a shot at the one that's got the arrow hanging out of it.
Gotcha. Do you have any feats or things? Sharpshooter?
No, everything's gone right now.
Okay.
I've already used all of them, all my cool shit. I'm just
Yep.
regular now. Except for the advantage for fairy fire, so 18 to hit.
Yeah. Trying to remember if I described this as being. Are we late? I said it last time. I should track the time of day that we're doing this stupid run. Because the mist is supposed to make it harder to make the shots. So the mist is supposed to make it that. I don't think I
Okay,
mentioned
sounds
the
good,
mist, so we'll
BFP.
skip it.
Time of day is late.
Thanks for hanging
Like,
out.
you didn't specify a specific time. You just said late because I wrote at the top of my notes and
Tell the
outlined it.
baby cow we say hi.
Late in the day. Okay. I wrote it down now too.
I wrote it again in the same place.
Beautiful. So you all are fleeing this thing. I didn't say anything about the mist, so the gazers won't be there. Y'all have done a lot. The mist is clearing in this area for a moment. You're getting straight shots. 18 hits. Are you aiming for the
Or the one that
the
has
hurt one?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Perfect. Dead. No more purple. No more yellow. Do you slam your arrow into the wounded one that's lit, and it flops down and sploops and squishes onto the ceiling, or the roof rather, of the building?
Ick.
Icker.
I guess that'll be it. That's all I got. I'll stay here.
Very good. Okay, no movement, no bonus. Gotcha. Roselle, I'm gonna flip you back to the other sheet just because we're all on the one page, but you are on the lower floor. You are on the first floor, so you can't see anything about what's happening here, and you need to move to the front door.
Got it. That is exactly where I will go. Oh, you guys are fine. One second.
Yeah, there's no grid. I'm trying to guess based on the size of boxes. It feels like it would take more than your movement to get to the front door and out. You can move an action move to get out the door.
Yeah, I'll do that just to get out the door.
You're coming in real quiet, Britt.
Oh, let me move my mic. Is that better?
That's a little better, yep.
Cool beans. Yeah, I'll do my action and all that jazz to get to the door or out of the door.
Okay, yeah, with that, you can definitely get all the way out the door. You can see Hollomere on your right, and maybe you could see a gazer. Yeah, you can see a gazer because it's glowing. You can see a gazer kind of skimming the rooftop over to your left. You have some movement left.
Sweet. And they're above the rooftop?
Yeah, you can see this one floating, I don't know, like 30 feet up.
Cool.
Maybe as you run out, you see Hollomere just kind of his bowstring still vibrating, having just shot something up there.
Nice. Yeah, I'll use the last moment to get as close to the gazer as I can. It's probably like, a couple feet. And I will hold a scimitar action if it comes my way. Because I don't have any long range weapons.
Righto.
We gotta get this girl a crossbow.
Yeah.
Got magic.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Could I do anything?
I've got the magic in me.
Let's see. That one's not gonna be super useful.
You got produced flame. You can
yeah.
throw that.
Let's do that.
Okay. Make a
And
ranged
that way it's
attack.
cool. Yeah.
Or no, sorry, it's a spell save. Oh no, it's not.
No,
That's
it's make
totally
a-
unrelated. It just
Yep.
says that. Nope. It's ranged spell attack. So a d20 plus your I'm guessing wisdom plus
Yeah,
proficiency.
that
Oh,
Well,
advantage,
no.
it's
right?
an advantage because thank God.
Go verify.
Yep.
I have that lucky thing where if I roll in that one, I get a chance to re-roll it too.
There you go.
I think.
Well, yes, you're a halfling.
Well, good news. You get to use that feat now, or that halfling part now.
Yeah.
First it was
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Wow.
The
Yeah.
question
It's
is,
fucking
Elliot,
impressive.
is that an advantage?
Loki, stop it. Off the keyboard, cat. Okay,
So many cats and dogs.
I know.
So, Elliot, was the reroll at advantage?
Hmm. I mean, because you roll twice and you choose the better, and she
Yep.
failed because she rolled a 1. The best of her rolls was a 1. So then she re-rolled the 1 that was left. Jeez.
so yes? Question
I
mark?
mean, a 13 plus modifiers is enough to hit, but I'll have to think about, do you get to re-roll both?
Does it say in that description of that thing at all? Like if you re-roll all ones?
Halflings just say if you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you re-roll the die.
I mean, that sounds like if she rolled 2 ones, she should get 2 rolls, right? It's a 1.
Theoretically, she can't get 1 because of the lucky feat, right? Is that
Yeah.
so? Wouldn't that mean ones get re-rolled, so the first 2 ones don't even count? Again, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
We're-
a tricky one.
We're really in a gray area here.
I would say the lucky feat really kind of calls out as you get to re-roll 1 die, but what about halflings specifically?
There you go. That's what it says in the
Oh,
thingy.
check. Oh, wait, check. You can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. Okay.
I'll look that up a little bit more because double nat 1, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the new die is another nat 1, does a lucky feat trigger again? Like that's the question here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like you'd re-roll every 1 you roll.
So to me, that would mean the 13 is the first of her 2 rolls with advantage, right? Because the ones don't count as rolls.
I don't know. But yeah, just roll it again anyway. You've got it.
Yeah, totally.
After all
That's
that.
fine.
Did not matter.
This isn't like the end all whatever, but on Reddit there's a guy that says you would re-roll both of them, but if you were to re-roll on the re-roll, if you got a 1, then you're like kind of fucked on that, you know?
You're
Okay.
just stuck.
Okay.
Like you take the re-roll no matter what it is, but you still re-roll on the ones.
Well, and I think that's part of the phrasing is you must use the new roll.
Yeah.
Like you roll 2 1s, you get to re-roll both, but if you roll 1s again, you're
You have
using
to
those
re-roll
numbers.
that.
Like
Right.
you're committed to those new ones. You don't just get to infinitely re-roll.
The dice god was giving you the finger that day.
Yeah, really. 4 nat 1s in a row, you're cursed.
Thanks for rolling 2 nat 1s with a lucky feat so we could have this debate.
Ugh.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey. Go lay down.
Anyway, yes, a 13 plus modifiers definitely is going to make contact with a glowing geyser.
Shriek.
You do D8. 6. There you go. You
So these-
huck a mote of fire in the general direction of the geyser, and you hit it, and it simmers a little bit. All right, Damaris.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Now that we did all of that, you spent your action to move. You did a move and an action to move. You didn't even
Oh,
have an
yeah.
action to throw.
So it counts.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's. I feel like that's how this works more often than not. Is you do all the work and then you somehow it's all invalidated anyway.
That's D&D.
Anyway, that's what you imagine you do as you run out the front door and you turn to your left and you see this gauge and you're like, I'm gonna throw some fire at it. You're thinking that thought as Damaris goes.
Okay, I do have. Why is this not? There we go. Darts. So I need to get close enough to hit it without disadvantage. I don't know how far this is. How far do you think I could get?
Dart is a 20-60.
Okay.
So from that little tip of the spear, and you're a monk, you have a little extra movement. Yeah, I think you could get within range. I'll say
Okay,
you're within. You're at 20
Okay,
because
cool.
there's a little bit of an elevation there too, but the hypotenuse of the. Yep.
The math on the things and the okay, cool.
The math of things and the stuff.
So I'll toss a
Nothing
dart
junk.
at that guy. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
At
Go for it.
advantage.
Oh, that's right. I should do that again.
Yeah, check it.
Click.
It is the job of the
Hold on.
person who cast the spell to remember to nag everybody to do it with advantage. So yes.
Hold on,
Good
my
job.
dart button's not working. I'm just gonna roll a d20 again. Yeah, okay, the first one's better.
Alright, no change. But still, it hits.
Sweet.
Bada bing, bada boom. There you go.
So that's 7 piercing.
Shabam.
And then I think that's all I can do because I'm out of key points. Yep, that's all I can do.
There we go. Okay. All right, moving through the order, it is the Gazer's turn. It is not pleased with you. You see a couple of its eye stalks just looking in every direction, trying to find each and every one of you as it's moving. Freaked out a little bit by Serena on the roof. Zoom out.
Yes.
Don't zoom out. Let's see. I made you guys about 5. I suppose the directionality, the measure tool is just nothing right now. Yep, that's totally wrong. Cool.
Hundreds of feet.
Yeah. That's the problem with these maps. It is just going to try and get out of there. It's going to take 5 to kind of run over to its fallen comrade and mouth the stone and kind of just stick out. I don't know. I'm going to give them really obnoxious teeth. Like frickin'
Ick.
Mike from Monsters Inc. Doesn't he have really big teeth?
No.
I don't remember that.
Have teeth.
He has teeth, but they're not really big.
Yeah, they're there.
Oh, I'm average. He had braces in the
Again, he
prequel.
had teeth, but they're not really that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so he kind of zips over to his fallen comrade, grabs the key, kind of pushes the thing over, grabs the key, and zips on by, seeing that you're shooting ranged weapons at it, kind of skimming the edge as it can here. And what are we going to say? 5, 10, 15. Let's see. The trouble now is we've kind of reached the end of the map. So, in a bit of a brain shift here, I'm going to struggle. My screen is so big, this doesn't want to scroll. It is going to run. By run, I mean float away from you all as best as it can. 5, 10, or 15. It already used 5 for 20. 25, 30. Dash.
It was
40.
nothing to find the stone from its dead friend and fish around with its face.
Yeah, it's a good fisher. That's going to lead us to a new map.
Hey.
And now I got to put some people on here. So we'll go back and forth, assuming y'all will just use maximum to chase. We'll make the math work. I'll go back and forth on the maps for a moment to coordinate this. Oh, don't move yourself off the map.
I'm not there chasing.
Somebody, well, you're on the corner of the map. I will.
Yeah, but I'm still on the second floor in the other building.
Yeah, that's true. What if I can split you up? I can definitely split you up.
Yes, let's encourage him to split us up.
There you go. Mort is back on the old one in the tower. Everybody else can see the new map. And for the moment, actually, I'll slide everybody over there just so we can run off the side of the map. Gotta grab, where's the frickin' uploads? Gazer. Gazer. There we go. Okay.
There you go. That may help with getting the turn order in.
Oh, it actually maintains that when I change tabs, when I change pages.
Oh,
Keeps that up now, which is nice, but also sometimes frustrating. Thank you, though.
Yep.
Okay. So you've all seen it zip off and head to the other street. Hollomere, you can not exactly see it, but it's, you know which direction it went. Serena has a pretty good view on it.
Hey, what's up, Peaches?
Roselle
Welcome
and
in, welcome
Day
in.
are
How is
both
your Monday
struggling to see
going?
where it went, other than it went over the roof.
We are chasing a bad guy currently.
And it's Mort's turn, who is ambling down the stairs.
I'm
Good
actually
clip,
going to
good
turn
clip,
to the
good
kid
clip.
and walk over to him.
Monday is
Are you
Monday,
doing
yeah.
all right,
Right.
good child?
Yeah, my last 2 weeks have been the
Didn't
worst
hurt you, did
in a long time. In a very long time. But we're getting through
He
it.
cut my neck
And
a little bit, but
I got a few days off kind of this
okay,
weekend,
I
so
guess.
I'm excited
I've
about
had
that.
worse.
I've got some healing magic if you'd like me to
We get
fix
through,
your
right?
neck.
One day at a
I don't
time.
necessarily enjoy children. being
One
hurt.
day at a time.
You okay with that?
You're not gonna charge me for it, are you?
No. We've saved your life. That's charge enough for me.
Whatever, mister. If it makes you feel good, helps you sleep at night.
Awesome. Show me where he cut you, and then I don't mean to
Just
scare you.
realized
My
that the
magic
Frosty
can
Bot
sometimes
sang
be
the
a little
Peaches song to you.
frightening
That's so
unless you
funny.
Close your eyes.
I've never seen that before.
Roll persuasion or intimidation, whatever you're going for there. I mean, I think you have persuasion for more than this kid's
Oh yeah, you got a
brain can comprehend,
vacay
so.
coming 2
Yeah,
pages.
it's a
That's awesome.
19.
That's good to
Holy
hear.
Can't be
shit.
lower.
Yeah,
Yep.
we are all ready for
I
a
guess I can roll a
vacation.
20 and see if the kid can somehow.
Yeah,
just
don't you hate
really-
when you're already ready for the
Nope.
weekend and it's only Monday?
Insight is cool. Like, hey, they saved my life. Now he's gonna heal me for free.
But yeah, we'll be in Florida
Give me
Friday
give me.
Tuesday, Monday. So that'll be good.
Closes
That'll
his
be
eyes and holds up
a
his
happy
neck for you.
change.
I'm gonna
Right here, mister.
pull out my dagger and slit his throat.
Bro, there's some dark shit happening right
Go ahead
now.
and make an attack.
But I'm not there.
Roll with advantage.
I'm outside. Peaches, you remember last week when there was this kid I was trying to save? I managed to save him, and we all ran out the building after the bad guy.
Mhm.
But we left
21.
Yeah.
Mort by himself, and he's killing
That
the child.
damage die? I mean,
I don't
Wow.
know.
wow.
I don't know why.
I'm telling you,
Kid-
Mort's not built for combat, but this
The
I
kid
would.
can't have much hit points, right?
Well, I was
Let's see.
thinking more along the lines of this is a kid who is now like
They go
willingly
after the kids this
giving
place
me
called the Color
throat.
Factory in
You mean
Houston.
to
Oh,
tell
that'll
me
be
that, like,
awesome.
I have to actually make an attack. I'm not
That'll
even
be
making an attack.
awesome.
I'm literally just like across the throat. Like this little kid's gonna fucking die.
No, the bird didn't
Yeah.
live. It was
I
so
mean,
the
mostly I was
bird.
just
I
looking for a
I
natural
went
one
for
on
the kid to
attack,
push him
so I
away.
fumbled
Mort
and
went for the bird and killed him,
Yeah.
or maybe the
but
ranger
this
did. I
would
can't
count
remember.
as
But then a gazer
prize,
showed up,
and
which
has
is like a little
definitely
squid-looking
lot of
thing.
access
Took
to
the
plus
thing that we were
six
trying to
to
get from the
terrify
bird
young
and
ones.
ran out
So,
the window. So then we all
I
chased
don't
him
think
out the
it would take
window,
much.
and except for Mort, who stayed
But yeah,
behind.
you
The rest of us are
convince this
chasing
kid
the
to
bad
hold up
guy,
his chin
and Mort is killing the child,
close
or
his
trying
eyes. He
to.
shakes a little bit as he's standing there. Thank you, mister. And you just
You're welcome.
let it right.
That's the premise. The thing taking the thing from the bird. Yeah, exactly. We, Serena
And
and
then
our
I-
party had it for a
1d4
second,
plus
and then
2?
something came through the window and
Would
grabbed
be
it, and then
plus
jumped
if
back
you
out the
had
window.
strength.
So then we showed up from
The
somewhere,
+2 is our
and then we all
proficiency.
jumped out after it, and we're currently chasing it off map.
The damage is plus of the attribute.
But I don't know
which
why
is
Mort
0
killed
plus
this
strength.
kid. He must think it's a bad guy. That's the only thing I can think, unless
The
he's
plus
secretly
2 would be
evil.
bigger if he had
But my
strength
character
and
doesn't know he
strength
did this because
modifier
he's
too.
inside the building, and
Trust
we
me,
are
that'd
all
be a crazy
outside.
X-blade, but
so.
I
Mhm.
was just
I don't
looking
know
at
what he
my
did.
at mine. That's why I was asking.
Yep. Yep. He did not get the same stats as you. So,
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why he
Aware.
did it. He's
and
got
then
his
I'll
own
just
motives,
start
and we don't
casually
know.
walking out while I'm casting prestidigitation, cleaning myself up, and I think I'll slip the dagger into the hand of the bird.
I think this guy might be evil.
the Kenku, gotcha.
Yeah,
This-
leave a
he
little
just-
blood trail splattered
He
over.
just put the dagger he used to kill the kid in the hands of the bird thing that
Alright.
we killed.
One
Or maybe
less
he
urchin
killed it.
in the house,
He might have
two
been alive
urchins
when we left. I
outside,
don't know
one in
for
the
sure.
front area of the house, probably trying to peek
No, I
out
think
the
we
front
killed it.
door watching, but they
Yeah,
are
he's literally
engrossed in other
framing the
activities.
Kenku. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I don't know what his motives are.
Just so that I can jump out of combat, I am, and so you don't have to stop for me. I'm not going to chase. I'm going to maintain concentration. And when I get out front, I'm just going to be like, we couldn't save your friend, the Kenku. I tried.
Now he's telling the kids outside that the
Mhm.
Kenku
Play it
killed
off
him.
like, we tried to save your friend. He slit his throat.
Yeah, okay, so we killed the bird.
They just
But then he
start
framed the
teary-eyed,
bird because his friends are
start
outside.
crying, and they run out
And he
to
didn't
their
want them to
relief.
know that
They
he
have to
killed
see
him.
this horror for their
That's
own
why he did
eyes.
it. Because he just told his friends outside that's the kid's friends outside that the bird did it. Oh boy.
All right,
This
top
is
of the round.
this is some shit.
Serena, you are on top of this roof after having successfully parkoured. You shot the thing and then parkoured up the roof. Watched it float over over the roof away from you towards the next alley over.
I'm assuming that I can still reach it with my hand crossbow.
You could certainly try, yeah. Yep.
You can certainly try. It's usually the last,
Two.
your final words. Because you'll
21.
fail.
You can roll
usually.
again just for the sake of potentially getting number 20. Nope.
significantly worse.
All right. Well, 6 damage on the piercing from the crossbow. It is not pleased. It is very unhappy. It makes funny noises that you've never heard before.
Ooh, so is it dead then?
It is not.
Fuck. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and catch up to it.
All right. You're going to run after it and jump down off the roof.
Safely.
Gonna reverse parkour down off the roof.
Exactly.
All right. So then you can go ahead and make a check.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
You run up to the top of the
I'm so athletic.
roof here. You hit the arch there. You start sliding down a little bit. It's late. It's a little slippery. You slide down. Probably you pop off some shingles. Some people are going to be really annoyed when their roof is leaking. And you take a shot with your hand crossbow that you quickly reloaded, and you smash the oozy center mass of the geyser. You look to your left, you see another building, you kind of deftly hop over to it, hop off the wall and back down, and you can be there on the ground floor again now. Oh, mirror.
Yes, I'm chasing after it.
I'm gonna do the same. I'll come around that corner, I guess, to see where he's at exactly, but then try to get as close as possible.
Okay.
You have both maps up, or am I tripping right now?
I took you back from the other map for a moment, but I will bring you back here. It's in the next map. You can see it at the edge of yours, but it's in the next map. You with your longbow, you don't have any range issue.
I'm still gonna. I want to go after it. Try to get as close as I can. I got, 30 feet. Whatever 30 feet will get me onto the other map, if that's all right with you.
Yep. It's
How far away from it?
Let's see. With your movement that you have, you can you can get to the corner of the building and see it within your regular range.
Because I do have bonus movement too, so I don't. Would that get me any closer?
You, with your parkour, you kind of had to use that as bonus action plus movement stuff. So that got you down, got you a parkour check, and now you're in the street looking at it.
I'm gonna
Got
bonus action Zephyr Strike. And then I'll use that extra 30 feet and get as close to it as I can, I guess. And then shoot my shot.
You're gonna take your shot.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, you two should be on the next map. If this is doing what I think it's doing.
Yes.
We.
So 19 to hit with your Zephyr, and then you're giving yourself advantage on it. It doesn't matter because you have it, but you get extra damage on that one. So are you taking that as your first shot, or that's your only shot because you're not level 5?
That's my only shot. But I get the 1d8, so I got 1 force damage and 4 piercing.
Oh, geez, you basically minimum damage that thing.
Yep.
5 total on 2d8 plus 3. Yikes.
Sad.
It looked cool though.
It did look amazing. You had this little cool aura around you for a moment, and then you kind of slide down onto your knee and you take aim, and this aura, this glow around you flows into the arrow as you launch it, and it seems to go just a little faster and slides into this poor little gazer who's just doing his job, trying to make his boss happy, who he doesn't have control to resist. Okay, and then from here, I don't think Roselle or Damaris can see, but on the new map, Polymer and Serena, can you see the new map?
Yeah, I'm on there. I want to use the 30 feet that I get to get as close as I can.
Yeah, so you used your 30 to get to the corner of the building or into just the edge of the street. So you're way back here, and so is Serena. You're technically off map still.
Well, then the Zephyr Strike gives me an extra 30.
Oh, that's true. Zephyr gives you extra. So you you use this extra Zephyr Strike magic, you run your regular speed, you take your shot, and the extra aura of the magic runs to your feet. You sprint across the street into the entrance of this next alleyway over. And you get to about here. Serena's still off map, off the corner there. And you see you've shot down this gazer. It's dead. The key having been, or the stone.
It is a key.
The stone is a key. The key is a stone. Just over here. Nice shot.
Oh, it's dead?
It's dead.
My minimum damage still took it?
Yep, it was down there. Serena brought it to 1, and you obliterated it with your measly 5.
Oh, so it looked really
nice.
Cool.
Yeah, they are not exactly all that strong to begin with. They are tiny. They are small-sized creatures, so they are already just at a disadvantage for squishiness. But we move on to Roselle. Still at the previous map. You saw Hollomere sprint off around the corner of the building. You saw Roselle, who was on the top of the building, run up and away.
Yeah, I would probably just try to follow Hollomere as best I could.
Yeah, you can make it to the far side of the building into the street. You see Hollomere over there, kind of running towards the squishy mound of goop that is a gazer.
How far ahead is the gazer when I use my
it flopped down onto the roof, the edge of the roof ahead. It's probably 50 feet from you and 10 feet from Hollomere, plus up.
Got it. Okay.
You can use your action to continue to chase it down.
Yeah, I'll use my action to keep moving a little bit closer.
Okay. We'll just throw you over there. And Damaris, how about you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep chasing after him.
All right.
Until I can get close enough to see.
Monk was a little bit behind, but the monk has quite a bit more speed than the halfling. So I think you'd probably catch up. Let's stop splitting you up. Okay, are you 4 on the next map?
I am, yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. The system works pretty well. So Serena's over there, Roselle's there, and Damaris is pretty much next to you. The thing is dead, and I need just a half a second here to switch tabs. After all of this, don't have the right tab up. This dang thing. There we go. All right. Now the street that you all ran through, this isn't an abandoned city or anything, right? This is a live and vibrant city. So there are people who, sort of see some stuff. Like you didn't cast any big magic or anything in the street, but Halamir, I mean, you've all kind of quickly run from one side to the other, and who knows? People don't know what's going on necessarily. But there's a little bit of curiosity. There's a gaggle of children running around, wearing some troll masks, playing some sort of game. And, some random shopper passerby is just kind of like, I think I'm going to take the next street. And they double back and let's see.
Really, Rad? You think so? We've only been doing this one for like maybe just over a year. Our last campaign was like 3 years long. But we're also only doing 2 hours once a week, and if that, because sometimes we have to cancel or whatever. But we used to be able to do like 3 to 4 hours, and then still once a week. But we would get through stuff faster. But it still lasted like 3 years. But it really comes down to like how long you take to think of stuff, like decision making and things like that. I think our group likes to talk things out a lot before we take action, so that also lengthens the time of the campaign. But yeah, I don't know. For our group, this is pretty average, and from what I've heard, like a couple years is pretty average, depending on how many times you meet and stuff like that. But it is a big main campaign. It's not like a one shot where the one shots are made to be done in like, I don't know, 2 to 5 sessions.
End up here? All right, I need to
whereas campaigns are meant to be like ongoing and kind of a recurring thing for the foreseeable future. Yeah, there's 2 ways to do it. I like the one shot method just because you have very short time to do what you want to do. You did a bunch of amateur ones. Well, I mean, we're I get it, but we're amateurs too. So I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I like the short ones only because my memory is so bad. With campaigns like this, I tend to lose the details because it takes us so long to get through stuff. But with one shots, because it's all in a very short succession, that kind of stuff doesn't happen. But at the same time, when you do, I see what you mean, Rad, but shorter ones, yeah. When you do long form ones like this, you get to level up more, and then you get to like evolve into like this more badass character slowly throughout time, and you get cooler and cooler abilities, and see yourself grow as a character and come up with character arcs and stuff like that. So there's benefits to both methods.
Kind of finding the kids at the front entrance.
I mean, we started at level 1, and we're up to like level 4 now.
Just for my own sake.
Hopefully level 5 soon. But yeah, so it's fun to do short and sweet, and then get like all the action in and just get to the gameplay, and there's not a whole lot of hemming and hawing or role play and that kind of thing. It's just kind of get in and fight stuff and be done. Whereas with the long form, it's a lot more role play involved. It's a lot more thinking about critical thinking about situations you get yourself in. You can't always just punch your way out. A lot more puzzles involved. There's a lot more bosses involved. So like right now we've got probably like 2 or 3 side quests going on, where like we have the main quest, and then we also have these side missions that we're doing to try to make up money to pay off this debt we created, like things like that.
Okay.
Most of us were new. They were really teaching us how to play D&D. Sure. And one shots are
Serena,
a really good way to do that.
Halamir, just zip
a really good way to do that because
speed, take a really well.
You don't have
shot.
to like
down the
remember
geyser
stuff.
on
It's
the
very
edge of the
quick and
roof there.
dirty, and like just trying to learn the mechanics, because that kind of stuff
You're on the
takes
wrong side of the
enough
street.
time.
And
So
you
you
do
don't
see
really need a
Roselle,
complicated story because you
Damaris, and
spend a lot of
Halamir in
time
front.
explaining how to play and the game dynamics and things like that. With
What
this
would you like to do?
campaign, we
I would
actually
like
were
to get
given
this freaking stone.
booklet
Thank you.
Okay, good.
from the
good,
campaign
good. So
with
you
like
can
all
run
this
across the street, that's
backstory
no
lore that
problem.
we need to know about the town we're going to be living in
Jeez.
and things like
Shit.
that.
Wow,
Holy
that was
cow.
fun.
Glad I wasn't the only one that had that happen to.
What was that?
What was that?
As you were talking, Elliot, your mic just decided to scream into everybody's ear for
Oh, sorry.
about like a quarter of a second.
Yeah.
Weird.
It reminded me of like one of the YouTube videos my kids watch.
The jump scare ones.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Well, Serena runs across the street and is kind of staring up at the geyser gloopy mass ahead of her.
Yeah, both short and long form campaigns have
Above her.
let's try to say one shots and
Did it
campaigns
like fall and splatter
have
everywhere?
their pros and
It's like-
cons. You know, campaigns
I mean,
are
it
great
doesn't
because of
really
character
lose
development. If you
cohesion,
want
it
to do
just
more of a role
melts.
playing kind of
It
playing,
still has its
then
own
campaigns are
sort of
good.
skin
If you
stuff,
prefer
so
to
it's
be
this
like a lot of action and
squishy, deflated
a
basketball
lot of
on
battle
the top
scenes
of the
and
edge of the roof.
turn-based play and that kind of
A
stuff,
couple of arrows
one-shots
in
are
it that
the
are
way to go,
helping
you
it
know?
stick up there. It doesn't roll well with this big stick.
one-shots are also easier to write. I wrote a preliminary
Got
one-shot
it.
that I was going to
Okay,
run
so
for
I
my
roll
sister-in-law,
its body.
but I haven't gotten around to it.
It's on the roof and you're not, so you need to get it down.
Okay. Do I have, or does anybody have that's nearby me a large stick or something, or can I get to the roof where it is?
Still in initiative?
I mean, you just jumped quite a bit. Oh, sorry, this map is not cooperating.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. If I can get up there again, I'll just go back up there. But otherwise, if it's not that high,
If we're out of initiative, I can just boost her up there too.
true story.
I mean,
it's
you
one
two are
tentacle
next to
down.
each other, so you can just kind of double team, push up there. Halamir, why don't you make a strength check to act as the base of the pyramid? Serena, you can kind of get advantage on your parkour check, and Damaris and Roselle, you can catch up as they're doing this. So 16 for the base of the pyramid, a 15 to get up there. I think that works. You kind of get up onto the edge. There's a crate or something there. You precariously stand on the edge of it. She climbs, kind of hops up, and you help her jump up onto the roof. And without really having to do much investigation, it is a geyser with not a lot of places to hide anything. You once again have the stone in your hand.
And I put it in my pocket.
And you put it in your pocket, and as you try to do so, you do.
Fuck yeah!
I got a stone in my pocket. Not the worst CGI there ever was.
Yes, it is.
Plot, maybe. So as Serena, as you get shoved up onto the roof and you roll this deflated basketball of a geyser, reach into its mouth and retrieve the stone and pocket it. Make a perception check.
Sister. like to be looking.
Damaris and Roselle, go ahead and make one as well.
Okay.
Olimir, you're being used right now, so you're kind of expended for the moment.
Oh.
There were 3 perception checks. Was I one of them? Because I'm
Nope.
staring at my gift and zoned out.
You are still about to present some bad news to the other kids. Got a 7, a 14, and Carolyn can slap a perception check down if she would like. A
The
7.
wrong one.
Oh.
That was the wrong one.
That's insight.
Yes.
But there's a 6 on the 20. So you don't see much.
I don't. Yeah. Wow. That's funny.
It's an 8 on the 20.
Oh, that's true.
A
It's
minus
a -1.
Makes
I
skilled
love it.
than me. What can I say?
Yep. Carolyn. Serena's happy. She's got the stone. She's grabbing it tightly in her hand and putting it in her pocket, in a tight pocket that's hard to get stuff out of. Damaris is focused on running up. He's kind of at a full sprint in monk mode. Roselle turns the corner and notices that the children in troll masks that are running around kind of look a little funny. Maybe two of them have horns or something. Which, I mean, you're in Waterdeep. There's a diverse culture and different species all over the place, but something's a little off about this little gaggle of children nearby. Let's see. What would you like to do? We're still in initiative just for a moment here. Serena, you're on the roof. You've claimed your prize. Are you going to hop down and regroup and glory in the victory? What are you doing? I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, I'm
Nothing's
sorry.
coming.
No, I wasn't talking because I was totally fucking distracted. So I have the stone in
Hey,
my
put
pocket.
your meat away
With
there.
that was my like
Another focus.
get candy. That's all I was focused on, was getting this fucking stone. And now that I have it, I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, time to go back home. I think I don't even remember we're supposed to do with this fucking stone. It's been so
Hey,
long.
what's up, Hillhouse? I see you. Thank you so much. Thanks for hopping in.
I got it, Halimir. Okay, and I would get off the roof.
I'm glad I saw your second message first. I would have been very
Is there
confused.
anything else in this thing's pockets? Do I find something?
But yeah, welcome. Thanks so much for watching, for hanging out.
Does this thing even have pockets? Like, what the
It doesn't
fuck?
have pockets. It's not wearing clothes. It's a floating
Like,
green glob
Ugh,
goo
so I'm like stuck my
held
hand in
together
its
by some
mouth.
sort of thin layer.
Gross. Okay. Yep. Going back down off the roof.
All right, make an athletics check just because your hand is now kind of flying.
Gross.
Maybe you'll land on Halimir. Acrobatics, even a 12, you're fine. It's not as hard. You got Halimir there. You kind of come down in a little bit of a heap, but you managed to get down.
Sweet.
Halimir, make a perception check. And then 11. Yep. It's gross. It's misty, foggy out here. There's some annoying kids nearby. You finally got this last stupid gazer, and she's got the stone thing. Yippee-ki-yay.
Motherfucker.
Mort,
you
let's
go.
get the fuck out of here.
Mort is still back at
Oh.
the tower.
No, I
Mort
mean, that's-
hasn't left yet.
I'll just say to the group, "Where's Mort? Let's get the fuck out of here." Well, and then head back towards the tower, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's back at the tower to head that way.
Strangely, at this point, we can just go back to that other map. And delete this. Make everybody back to the same. Regroup. Hey, there's a button for that. Of course, now that I put everything over here. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fast track this last moment here. You all turn around and head back towards the tower. Roselle, you have a slightly off feeling about these kids in the masks running around. Do you share that with them, or are you distracted by the fact that you've achieved your goal and you're all heading back to regroup and get out?
As we're walking away, I would mention my uneasy feeling about these masks and these kids. And just say something along the lines of like, is this weirding anybody else out, or is it just me?
For this, I think we can drop initiative here. I'll clear. And with some passive scores that I know you've got and the situation, what you notice as Roselle comments on the kids, Palomir and Day, you kind of look back and you see like they're kind of playing, but it's a little bit too tactical. It's a little bit too programmed. They're making their way towards you. And just with the vibe you've had all night, it's been wrong. Like everything's been going wrong. There's gazers around every corner. People are stealing this thing. And so you grab Mort as he kind of exits. You hear the kids screaming behind him, running. As you kind of meet up. Are you on this right layer? Yep. So you all kind of don't move the dead thing. You all meet up, kind of here. You've got some kids behind you, and Roselle commented on it. You're getting a bad vibe. So you just start going. You start walking quickly away, and you just kind of notice they're following you a little bit too well. They were dilly-dallying before, and now they're making good distance, keeping up with you. With a little bit of effort, you make a fast corner. They eventually just start charging you.
Where are we in the town?
That is a good question. I think I put you pretty far south for this kind of abandoned tower. Below the trades ward, not in the dock ward exactly. So somewhere in the southern ward, I think is kind of where I ballparked you.
Like close to Troll Skull?
Troll Skull's way
Or not
up
Troll
top.
Skull, Yawning Portal, sorry.
Yawning Portal's north end of the dock ward. I mean, you could definitely get there in I don't know, 5 minutes of full-on running. But you're still on the back roads of this, right? Like you're on, like if the high road is your main street, you get a secondary street of whatever this is, and you're on like a tertiary street. You're barely out of the alley. So as you're kind of turning, you're watching the kids. You know, Holomir's got some pretty wicked vision, as I think Damaris's passive isn't terrible. Yeah, Damaris has a 15 passive, and Holomir's dark vision and whatnot. You do see most of the kids keep up with you. There's a couple of them drop back, and and Holomir notices kind of a hulking figure behind it, gives you the heads up. And would the Yawning Portal be kind of your next destination?
Who's got the stone? As we're walking, I am asking you guys who's got the stone.
I mean, would you really want me to acknowledge that right now? Okay.
I mean, you in some way, shape, or form signal because
Yes, I would be like patting my pocket and shaking it, but I'm not gonna like say, "Hey, yeah, I've got it right here in my pocket," because you see these guys right here, right? And I'm
yeah, no, I would accept that. I don't need the other part of that. I would just simply go, you and Holomir head to the Hopper headquarters. The rest of us, we will make sure you take the public streets. The rest of us, let's go to Troll Skull, split them up. Those two are quicker than we are.
Sounds good.
Or Yawning Portal. I'm saying Troll Skull. Yeah.
Harper's headquarters, you said?
Yes, your people. They should be able to keep you safe. And I doubt that anybody would attack us in the Yawning Portal.
Hopefully we can make it that far. It's kind of far.
I trust that you two are stealthy enough to get away with it. If nothing else, Serena's definitely fast enough.
Mertz, just as a reminder, as a little meta here, Mert and his mansion, which is that where I sent you last time? Was Mert?
What did I do?
Did we go somewhere
I
else?
don't know what I did.
Not a clue.
The
Look
Harpers?
that up. Yeah, I'll have to look up. I don't think it was Mert's mansion that I sent you to, but
Oh god.
I know we've
No,
only
got
got
me.
the headquarters that's kind of up by Troll Skull.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that we would be going to whatever was closer.
well, how about this?
Oh, it did?
As you
I
as
didn't
you
know.
make that decision,
That's
and you
weird.
say, "Great, let's split."
That's
You're
weird.
a little turned around,
You
but
knew I was
I
about
mean,
to
it's
come for your
not
neck
hard
about
to
it.
find your way to the main roads. The high road, the way of the dragon, is major street, and even late in the night, they're never empty. With the recent turmoil between the Xanathars and the Zents, there's a solid police, city guard presence in most places except for the dock ward, and especially on the main roads. So as you're walking, like you said, you start heading towards the more visible streets. You're watching them behind. You're speeding up. They're keeping up, and you hit the high road. All together, you're all there on the main drag. You turn, you head north, and you're starting to just make this decision of, all right, you split, we'll go this way, you go that way. You make a look around, and you can't see somebody directly following you. This gaggle of children has kind of dispersed. You don't see a hulking figure.
That's even more suspicious.
Before
Even
we-
knowing what's happened recently, you check the skies because there's been a number of little floating gazers watching you. Why doesn't everybody make a perception check to see if you can spot any gazers or these? Jeez, Roselle.
Whoop whoop.
Leave some room for the story, huh? Both a nat 20 and a nat 1 in one.
Freaking impressive.
Only Brit.
Whoop whoop.
Beautiful. With your perception, Holomir's eyes are laser focused, except that he realizes Roselle and Damaris are both just absolutely destroying him in just vision. Oh my gosh, look at the drop of that water. It's beautiful. Look at the rainbow over there, but it's dark. You can all see very well. You're on the high road. There's lights. You're on top of things. You're watching. And you can certainly split and try to meet up again, or you can all kind of speed walk up the high road.
If they're not
I'll give it to you
following
there.
us, let's just head back towards home, and then if we see them following us, then we will split off. You guys can go to the Troll Skull, and we'll go to the Harpers.
I don't know
Sounds
that
good.
going back to our place would be the best bet. Using the Harpers as an additional defense might be the better option here. Let us all go to the Harpers.
The only problem is if we go to the Harpers, they're gonna expect, or they're gonna want some of whatever we have here. You know what I mean?
We can simply say that we witnessed a murder, that the Zents killed some child while they were chasing somebody. They don't need to know that we collected anything.
KG. Like it.
Or we can say that we ran into the tentacle-faced individual. And he had more people than we felt comfortable with. He was staring at us from our bar.
We should try to use as much truth as we can in case they can see through our shit.
Then witnessing the child being killed. Roselle, we should probably not keep that beak that you took. It simply shows that we have been removing the jaws.
Damn. Okay.
Oh,
Don't sound so upset about it.
It would probably be best to drop it into a sewer grate somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I'll just drop it and like shove it through the cracks of the next sewer gate that we come across.
you want to try to stuff it in a corner, or are you going to ditch it and let it be gone?
Ditch it and let it be gone. I don't think Roselle would risk trying to come back for something like that. As cool as it is.
Okay. Okay, up there. I'm cross-checking now. I'm trying to also find out where the heck the Harpers are located. Okay.
They were up close to the North Ward, weren't they?
I thought so.
I had it in a villa, I know that, so...
Is it the green dot? Like the top left green dot?
I think that was the one that Mort hates. The woman that Mort hates.
I remember it was super close to Troll Skull.
Yeah, there's something near the Great Drunkard and the market. But there was a villa somewhere else. I'll look it up in the notes. I'll go back a little ways and see if I can track it down. For now, you're clear. You made some wicked perception checks. You've got eyes around. You're taking turns, walking up the street, you know, piggybacking, leapfrogging. You're looking around corners. You're watching the skies.
And the
Everything
whole way,
seems...
Mort's going to be checking one pocket every now and then.
His own, or...
Yep. trying to make it look like he's got the stone and just checking that it's still there.
Gotcha. Make a deception check. That's the other one you can't fail much. There's that
Damn.
nice.
It's perception or persuasion and deception.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't matter this time. The gods are confused.
Well, yeah, certainly. I mean, people in the street who have no clue what is going on, who maybe take a moment to look at this crew that's walking a little more quickly than everybody else down the street, they see one of you just paranoid, checking your pocket every 20 feet, wondering what your problem is and what stash you're missing or what drug you found in your pocket that you're excited to try. But you safely make your way.
You look like a crackhead.
I was thinking these people were racist.
Nah, bro,
Calm, man, little calm, B.
definitely the crack.
So you make your way safely towards, I believe you were heading mainly towards the yawning portal since you were in the clear, or were you going to still split?
I thought we had realigned to the Harpers.
Yeah,
See, and that's
everybody's
not
the
even my
Harpers.
fault. That's
So,
all Pesky
guys,
and you and the rest
I
of you
think the
guys who like
Harpers is the
to
purple
shoot at me during restaurants.
Dot, because we're the yellow circle.
Although it is my fault for putting it in there in the
I
first
think
place,
that
I
was
guess.
why I remember, because you was
Little this,
one time
little
we
that,
looked at
maybe.
it and you were like, "Holy shit, that's really close."
Yeah, let me go up to the north ward on this map. Show me everything. Albrinter Villa. Yeah, that could be it. That'd be awfully close to your place, though.
Well, because like, what else would that even be? Because the red is the fucking one place, and
Every now and then that posts twice, and I don't know why.
I really
it's not
think
every
that's what
time,
it is, but
every
Gotcha.
other time
Yeah,
I post
she's
twice, and
in
I
the
don't know why.
Harper. I mean, that is a place. It is a place with a Harper. So, yeah. That messy little squiggle of a purple dot. Close,
Can
but
take the puppy out and get back to
maybe
bed
not
for
too
work. Have
close.
fun on y'all's journey. Thank you, Peaches. Appreciate you.
either way,
Yeah, I don't think
you
we'll
make
be
your way up the
going
high
much
road,
longer
you
anyway.
kinda
Our next
you go out into side
step
streets
is
for a
a
moment.
lot
you
of
come back to
traveling
the
kind
high
of stuff.
road,
So you
you're doing
caught all
these
the action, I
evasion
think.
techniques, and
Reminder that we will
you're
not be
feeling very good
live
about
next
your
Monday because Pesky and I will
perception,
still be in
your
Florida.
visibility. There's
But I'm going to try to
enough
stream
chaos
later in the week to
just
make up
with
for
the
it. Just won't
day.
be D&D, it'll be something else. But
That you're able to make it successfully north. You feel like you are not being followed any longer. Not that you are entirely. Yeah, I'm already on the interactive map. And you, what do you want to stop at the front door of the villa and check in and say hi, or are you just kind of using that as a distracting destination?
I think Mort would have intentions of going in if you guys were all right with it.
yeah, I guess I don't know. Do you really want to go in here?
There
Yeah,
was a
I'm.
small gang chasing us that seemed to know exactly what they were doing. I wouldn't want them to follow us all the way home and show up there. Here we
Yeah, you're
least
right.
have
yeah, sleep well,
allies.
Peaches.
You're
Hope to
right.
hang out with you guys soon.
I guess I guess there was a front desk lady before, but it's nighttime now, so she's probably not working or whatever. But I guess I would ring the bell and wait for whoever to answer.
Yeah, and at a late hour, more than likely it would take an extra couple minutes. When somebody does finally come to the gate, you've got your kind of generic servant individual who comes up and just asks, But what can we do for you? It's pretty late. What's going on? You want to come back tomorrow?
Apologies. We really need to speak with Mert. Just let him know that Halamir's here and I'm in danger and I don't know where else to go.
Okay. Sure. Mert's not here
show-
right now.
I'll show him my badge so that he sees that I'm with
Nice.
I'm with it.
Do you flash the pin, the little harp on your inner lapel or something?
It'd be like on my
Okay.
inner somewhere because I don't want it to be out all the time.
Yeah. It's like under your lapel. It's on like the inside of it, so you can hide it when you need to, but flash it easily. We'll say.
Yeah.
But yeah, you pop a light in front of you, or Mort does a little light in front of you, or Roselle, whoever's got that, and you show off the Harper pin, give him a little story, and say, okay, quick. Kind of the accent drops, and they're just like, all right, go, get inside.
In we go.
They start kind of scanning around. What are we looking for? Who's after you? What's going on? They're kind of backing up as they follow you back to the front door.
There were gazers, floating bubbles, and kangaroo.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And they usher
Children.
you to the front door. Kind of pop it open real quick. They make
I don't know that Mort actually knows what type of creature it was, so he would just describe it.
You want to make some sort of a check to take a gander, a shot in the dark at a.
Gander at your gregarious description of the gazer.
There you go.
Nice.
Sure, what type of check do you want for me to be able to identify what it was?
That's a weird creature to kind of pull out of nowhere here. That's a aberration. You could go Arcana or
There you go.
maybe History.
Holy crap.
Okay. You studied that chapter once. There was a book in the bathroom, and you were stuck in the bathroom for an extended period of time. And one of the few pages that was unsullied was about unusual creatures, and gazers were in there.
Sweet.
The ABCs of Waterdeep's lesser known creatures. G for gazer. And if I could, I would load up ChatGPT and make it write a rhyming, quatrain about this, but you can just pretend I did that. So you describe it as that. You say he's a gazer. They curse and lead you to the front door. There's there's a series of bells just inside the door, and they pull two of them. And a couple other individuals kind of show up real quick from a not hidden doorway, but just less visible doorway off to the side, with a crossbow, and they start they head outside and just take up watch. You can see one of them kind of duck off to the right and run down the front area. The other one takes up perch at the front. You've caused a bit of a ruckus in the night.
I'm okay with that. Mort be okay with it too. His idea is that we needed friends.
Yep.
Did you say Mert wasn't here?
Yes. Mert is not here. This is not Mert's residence. This is somewhere that he can occasionally be found, and sometimes he does deals here with people who aren't maybe fully vetted or whatever, but I guess welcome. You've got some safe passage here for a little while.
I'm just zoning
What
BFP.
the heck are we doing? It's late, and you're being chased by gazers. What are you doing?
Zoning out.
We were trying to
Yeah.
find the stone.
Long 2 weeks, honestly. It's like one long
Apparently
Monday.
it was stolen out of
But yeah.
cemetery.
Luckily, Pesky and I took some
Process,
time
we
off this
stumbled
weekend to go
across a
meet
gazer
my
that was
nephew. I
chasing
told you
us.
guys that already. But I'm
Killed
really looking
that
forward to
one,
that vacation
two more
more than
showed
anything,
up,
just because
and
I
suddenly
need a few days
town
off, man.
seemed
It's
to be
been
alive
rough out
after
there.
us. So we came to the old
Gazer, I
place
barely
where we
even
were
know her.
safe.
Wow.
I wish I'd thought of that.
You really
That's
just
good.
unload there. You just go
I
straight
miss-
to it. Holy crap.
I miss the bard
So,
days. When you're a bard, you
Not
gotta come up
telling
with stuff like
anything
that all
about
the
us
time.
killing the Kanku, the kid,
mhm.
any of that.
I just started seeing these
the
clips
gazer
of this
part and the fact that we
clown,
knew that the stone
like
was
bard kind of
stolen out
character
of
in a D&D
the
campaign.
cemetery.
It's the funniest shit I've seen in such a long time.
So you were chasing the stone. You got run off by some gazers.
College of stand-up party. Yep,
You
Yes,
kill them.
exactly.
3 of
Exactly.
them. There may have been more.
Chuckles.
We didn't see.
I'm talking about
But
Chuckles.
we
Yep,
did
you know who I'm
notice,
talking about.
My companion noticed
Yep.
that the people in the
I am
area
obsessed
had
with the
adjusted
Chuckles
and were
content lately.
following us for some time.
So good.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably had a lot of people after you if they thought you had a good lead on the
So
stone.
goddamn funny.
You got in bad with Xanathars then. If they got that many gazers. sent
I wish
after
I
you.
could come up with shit like that on the fly. So good.
Hence why we're here. The only friends that we know we have.
Sure, great. I guess I can send a paper bird. We can get Mert. We can get insert next name of person here.
I'm about to quit various war crimes.
Wanda. No, I don't.
I saw that one. I saw that one. Oh, war cry. I am about to commit various war crimes. Oh,
I mean,
God.
let's see. This is the house of Lady Ramalia.
I just saw the one. Actually, one of these guys shared it to me, but I already seen it.
So that's great.
When he's like shooting at the squid, and he's like, or no, he's getting taken by the squid. And he's like, "Don't let me get squid
She
cap,
doesn't love to get up in the
squid
middle of
nap."
the night, but the stone is a very good
Oh no,
reason.
I accidentally
So,
let go.
I mean, I guess the big question is,
Oh
do you
God.
have the stone?
I'm still looking for it. The last information that I had is that
How
somebody
many-
pocketed it.
How many tickles does it take to
And you,
tickle a squid?
who are you? You don't even have the pin.
Tentacles.
You're not one of us. Who are you?
Sorry, my friend
do
does
you?
most of the talking for us.
I had seen some clips from their first campaign, and now
But
I've been seeing the Chuckle
I
clips
do not
lately.
have the stone.
I have yet to actually watch or listen to their campaigns.
Dang. You must have been close to that.
I just see the clips, so I'll have to go watch
I
them
mean,
or
for the
listen
way
to
that
them.
they came out of the
I
out of the woodwork,
highly recommend
did, we
anyone
had to have
who
been close.
listens to go listen to the podcast
They thought we were close.
Dungeons and Daddies. It's on Spotify.
Kankus,
It is
gazers, all
Hands
kinds
down
of
my
stuff. Now there's
favorite
people
Dungeons and Dragons
following us,
podcast I've ever heard.
and
Ever. The campaign
God, I
one
just
is
wanna go
some of the
home and go to
greatest,
bed.
some of the hardest laughing I've ever
yeah,
done is
I
listening to
bet.
that. So good.
I mean, some
I haven't
of you
listened to
don't
their
look
season
so
2,
great. You
like their
took a
campaign 2 yet.
beating, it looks like.
Like I
As she
I
points
started it,
towards
but I got
Daenerys,
caught up and I was
who's
tired of waiting, so I've
not
decided
that
to just
far from death, if I recall. The hit
I've just
points.
decided to let it build up and then binge it. Yeah, my points are a little low.
I think you were pretty low.
All his clothes and stuff are still fly as hell, though.
Hell yeah.
Prestidigitation, the whole fucking group.
That's true. And you smell so good. Oh my gosh.
I feel pretty.
Yeah, BFB, I
let's
agree.
get
I
some
if you should watch the TV show on
checks
Amazon.
going
I haven't
on
seen the
here.
most recent season,
So,
but I watched
you
some of
made a
that and it's so
statement
good.
that-
I tried to listen to campaign or watch campaign 1 on
let's
YouTube
see.
after I watched the show, and
Oliver,
I
you
just
said I don't
it's
have
so
the
it's
stone.
like It's a lot to
I
get through,
don't.
so it's like really
But
daunting.
you can
And it's
make
also
a
like really heavy content a lot of the
persuasion
time
check if
too.
that's your flavor.
Adventure Zone, I've heard such good things. Yeah, I've heard
'Cause
such
it's
good
not
things about that, and I've been
deception,
wanting.
you're
That's on
not
my list.
necessarily doing
That's on
any
my
sort of
list.
performance.
I've been hearing really good things about that one.
More
Critical Role is great, but you
you've
have to watch
I
so
think
much
you've
of it,
outright lied.
and like they do 4 hours
I
like
haven't.
every week, and it's so hard to keep up. I think it's
I
every
said
other
I
week
know
now that I
some,
think about
or
it. But
last I knew,
it's so hard to
somebody
keep
had
up with,
pocketed it.
and it's like really heavy
I
content,
thought
so you
you
have
said
to
I
pay
was still
attention.
looking
Whereas
for
the
it.
other podcasts I listen to are
I
like
am still
more
looking
funny
for
and they're not
You know
super
exactly
like
where
lore
it is.
heavy. It's just supposed
Yeah.
to be like
But I'm still.
humorous more than
I'll
I'll
dramatic.
do it either. I mean, they're both.
I love
+9,
Critical Role.
so
I
it
just
doesn't
can't
matter.
keep up with it. So I watch the
doesn't
TV
matter
show.
either way. So you
They're
make your check however you
they're
feel
brothers,
like
and they play
making
with
it.
their dad, who never played D&D. The Adventure
I
Zone is really
would
funny too. Yeah,
hit
people have
persuasion,
told
but
me to
I
listen
found
to
deception first.
Adventure Zone. I've heard of
What?
it,
19.
and I've been recommended it, and I added it to
And
my
then the
list
rest
to
of
listen
you-
to. So I'll definitely put that on. Maybe that'll be my next thing I
I
listen to
think
while I'm like on the
just
plane and
to
stuff this
Get
weekend.
in on the group
Because I've been
check,
trying to figure out what to get
I'm
into for
gonna
that.
need performance to look innocent.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
comedy D&D podcasts. They're so funny.
Persuasion to
They're just
try
so funny.
to just kind of like exactly they're telling the truth, you know.
Dungeons and
Tell me-
Daddies,
tell me
the
what
premise
check
of
you're
that one
making.
is
deception.
it's in our world.
And how
It's set
you're
in our
helping
world in the
them
beginning, and
sell
it's a bunch of
this
soccer
to
dads
your,
on their way to
supposed
their kid's soccer
allies.
match, and they end up going through a portal and ending up in the
So you said
D&D
performance for persuasion?
realm. And they become these like D&D characters, and so it's these
If you
dads
think you
trying
can
to
sell it one way or the other,
survive
tell me how.
in the D&D realm. So
Well, it's not great either way, but I'm gonna be persuasive and just be like nodding, be like, yeah, we're doing. Still looking for it. Don't know where it is.
If you're gonna say I don't know where it is, what's the modifier? I mean, you've already got a -1 on that one.
yeah, it's
But
pretty good.
how would she
It's
know
pretty
where it
good,
was?
and there's just
I
so
mean,
much
she
dad
didn't
humor in
see
it. Like
You all talked about it.
at
on
one
the
point
way up,
they
as you
have a
regrouped,
character that
more
calls them
question
constantly,
you.
and his name is Scam
Yes,
Likely,
more questioned
which
where it
shows up on your
was.
phone if you like.
Yeah,
I think T-Moto
suppose.
for sure is one where
Yeah.
it'll show up
Well,
as Scam
I
asked
Likely as
who
your caller
Who
ID,
had
but
it?
that's the actual name. So like
She
that's an
had a good
ongoing
20
joke,
roll, so
and just
even
stuff
with a
like that.
negative
It's so
modifier,
funny.
Same charisma bonus. I'm sure that's on all of her stuff. She managed a decent roll, but
And
the
then
other
they-
two are still gonna need rolls.
If you do like a
You have
really
to
really
sell
bad
me
dad
on your
joke or a
roll.
really groany punny joke, they all have to roll for mental damage or psychic damage. Excuse me.
Serena's trying to be persuasive. Get in on the.
Yeah, I'm not really saying much. I'm just agreeing with the group. Yep.
Mhm.
Like, this is our option.
Brett, you can kick Sean and see if he wants to roll one of these as well.
What are my options? Sorry.
As persuasion or performance
Oh well.
Or
Those are-
deception.
or deception.
Oh, I'll do deception then.
Some sort of communication. Jeez, the dice are giving
I
this to
love you
tonight.
guys.
Other than Mort, who still gets a 19 on it anyway. So yeah, that's just nuts. They're eating it up. You came to them in the middle of the night with a tasty treat, and they do not have any questions.
That kind of
for
shit
you.
is the most fun, where they're trying to do something really badass and they
They
roll
believe
really
us.
badly for it. So it just ends up being
Let
the
us
funniest
sleep and then leave us
shit,
alone.
especially if they nat one
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Well,
It turns into the funniest shit.
why don't we do this then? I will send a bird to Mert. I'll let the lady know that you're here, but maybe the best thing to do is just to head downstairs and lay low until tomorrow, and then we'll sort this all out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like an
I
excellent
mean, if you don't-
idea.
If you don't have to wake anybody up in the process, that's okay too. As long as we know that we're safe, that's all we're really worried about. We can spread the word of what's going on more tomorrow, you know?
I'm sure they will all expect a full report with details as far as what you know, who you met, what you killed, who tried to kill you, where you got this information. There's going to be so
If you
many
don't watch that, where
questions.
they're
You're going to need a
superheroes
quick
where they
sleep.
work.
So
An office
Head
and they're trying to roll in
downstairs.
the middle of
right over
Okay,
there in
this
that
is- I
door.
come to pick-
You
oh
go
my-
down. We've got a
That
light.
the Dungeons and Daddies did
Not
one
anti-magic,
where they're
but
like birds
anti-scry
that are trying to
situation
like
going on down there.
bring
So we're kind
something
of fun
to this
check it out
place
for
where
that.
in the main game it actually did end up linking up later on, but it was like a fun little side
Much
quest where they're like
appreciated,
these
thank you.
birds. It was the weirdest but fun. It was pretty
So
cool.
y'all make your way down. It's
If
a
they roll too high, the superpowers go haywire, and they
it's
go
fine.
too strong. If
You
they
know,
too low, they
it's
fail. Yeah, that's
decent
a fun concept where you
accommodations,
have to.
low-grade
You don't want a nat
motel
1 or a nat
style,
20. Like a
you
10
know,
is a perfect
maybe
roll.
not.
That'd be kind
up
of.
to
That's a fun
Princess,
concept.
Serena's
I like that a lot.
standards of a plushy mattress and decent pillow, but enough to escape for the night.
I've heard some funny stories that come from wild magic, which
And
is
we
like
can pick it up next
every time
week
you do
as
magic, you have to roll another die to see if
wake up
if something
fresh in the
crazy
morning.
happens.
We'll give
You
you
can
a
do this
long
really
rest
powerful magic,
and
but if you
all the
use it,
healing,
you have to roll for what the disadvantage
and
or extra damage is or whatever
week
it is. It
after
can be
that.
good, it can be
2
bad.
weeks, yeah.
yes, 2 weeks from now. Serena, before we go, make an insight check. Just roll one last 20 and let's see where this leaves us. Okay.
One campaign where the
So as
guy
you're laying down
did a wild magic berserker build and roll a
and
100
settling
die
in,
and would
it's
look
a
at
little
that's what
bit-
it
it's
is.
a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
tough to just go
One
straight
time
to
you're
sleep.
6 inches. Exactly, yeah. That kind of shit. I want to
You
do a
got some
character that
adrenaline
has
pumping,
that
You've done
at some
some
point.
killing.
I just think it'd be fun and add
You're,
some
you're
variety
amped
to the
up,
game
and as you're
that
laying there
nobody can
after
think
a
of.
while,
the chaos is the most fun.
you feel
I was telling
stone in your
Pesky last
pocket.
night that I want to be like a clown, like kind of
Just
like Chuckles,
seems
but like
to
chaotic evil, but like act like I'm not
weigh
evil,
a
and then
little
just
bit
every now
more.
and then it slips
seems
out
to
how fucking psycho I am. I mean, it's basically
connect with
Chuckles.
you a
It's
little
basically a Chuckles build, something like that.
And as you're kind of just starting to fall asleep and doze off,
Yeah, like it or
you
Krieg.
hear,
Yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Kinda like that. But like less, but like
And you fall asleep.
beef up my performance
Before I
and my
go to
charisma
sleep,
and stuff, so
I
nobody would
like
notice.
to tell Roselle and Halamir, if either of you have any way to manipulate the stones around us,
I just want to be
strongly
the bad
suggest that
guy
we use
and
that
turn
in
on my
order to
party at some
create
point.
a
I think that'd be the
replica.
most fun thing ever. To like secretly be the big bad the whole time.
My wheelhouse, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'll have to look up some Krieg stuff because I don't know Krieg very well.
no.
I'll have to look. I don't know Borderlands
Yeah,
that
I'm
well.
not really
have to go look 'em
artistically
up.
talented.
Pull out a rock
along-
hammer and just try to carve.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Or magically or creatively talented. So roll for rock stealth or rock chiseling skills, right? Oh.
Oh, rock stealth is perfect.
Right.
Roll for
Oh, I
Shawshank
think I'm gonna
Redemption.
crash. Stay up late last night and had nightmares. My
Yeah.
sleep sucked last night. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the nightmares, BFP.
Unless
I actually had that happen before too, where I'm up
Alright,
really
see
late.
you guys
It fucks
in
with me.
2
We're
weeks
actually
in the
gonna be ending
morning.
stream right now anyway, so that's good
Ooh,
timing.
Yeah.
Two.
Can we hit that
Yeah,
button now
buddy.
or later?
Which one?
A long rest button.
you can have your long rest button now.
Sweet.
I got spells.
I actually never. I almost never have
Yeah,
trouble sleeping,
you are
but when I
not
do,
a-
it's really
I
bad.
gotcha.
anymore.
Like I'm either like sleep like a baby or I'm up all night.
I mean,
like
I still had a couple
turning,
first levels,
like-
but yeah,
like,
no,
barely get any sleep. Like there's only no in between for me. I don't know. Luckily,
I was
most of the
capped.
time it's the
That
former.
Zephyr Strike was the last thing I had. I was saving it as a fucking health spell for Damaris, but
I was feeling naked
that
with
was
no
the
key
last
points.
ditch effort.
I'm glad
Alright.
none of your paladins were cheesing your lay on hands one hit point at a time.
As they should.
Right on. Well, y'all got this funny little stone. Now we'll see what you do with
Ugh,
it. 2
sleep
weeks.
apnea and
2
night terrors are the
weeks.
worst. I know somebody has sleep apnea. I don't know
Sleep.
anybody who has night terrors, but
Good luck.
All right, night, guys.
All right, night.
guys.
Bye.
So with that, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a lot of fun. We are going to raid out to... Yep, he's still alive. I got to catch him this time. Oh, scaring the shit out of me, Pesky. Most people grow out of the night terrors. Is that what it is? Maybe that's... Because I've heard, like... I've never heard adults having night terrors. Well, maybe I have, actually. I don't... Actually, no, I'd have to think about it. I sit up and scream and cry and then pass out. Yeah, I've heard that's what it's like. I've heard it's terrifying for the people around you as well. I haven't experienced it firsthand, but that's awful. I'm really sorry to hear that, BFP. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We're gonna raid out to Shadow Killer here, so make sure to use these raid messages. My next stream won't be for a little bit. We're gonna be out of town next Monday, so there'll be no D&D next Monday. But we'll be back Tuesday, so I think we'll be doing Jackbox still. Pesky is doing Jackbox tomorrow, so make sure to tune in for that. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Happy ending, the grand finale.
It's over already?
Well, Pumba, that's the thing about endings. They come at the end.
Oh, can we watch it again?
Pumba, we just saw it. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You didn't tell me you were watching the movie. I want to watch too.
Ma, we just finished. Show's over.
Well, you're just gonna have to rewind it.
Ma!
Uncle Max, we're gonna watch the movie.
Oh, no.
Hey, I brought extra butter.
Hey, you guys are watching the movie?
Any story worth telling is worth telling twice.
What the?
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of the way.
Who is this crowd? Hey, down in front.
Gosh.
Watch it. Okay, buddy, you win.
Sure you don't mind?
Hakuna Matata.
Timon, I still don't do so well in crowds.